Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The game moves the ball to the 34.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
You need a yard here in third down to keep this opening drive going. They'll try to run for the first down. He's found some room at the 45. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down and the third down conversion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's moving out of the pocket now. With the catch, it's Blue. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Pressure is... Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there. They were able to knock it loose.
They'll hand it off. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in the pistol. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. He's moving out of the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He cannot escape. Defense with a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. On the return, it's Blue. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They moved it well last time. Got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gets the offense the ball at the 32.
How about this, Chris? The safety reads the quarterback's eyes perfectly and saw the throw before it even happened. If you're the quarterback, that's why it's so important to look those safeties off so they can't break on your throws.
And the Sooners are in the red zone now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Breaks free. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up. A first and goal from the 8. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And they'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back. But the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the runner takes off to his right. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
First down. Looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Catch made on the out route. That's an explosive gain. They've got him, but the gain all the way to the 28.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first and goal now. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Oh, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tulane.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And he's tackled at the 25, same spot it would have been, and he left it in the end zone. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you...
He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Running with purpose. No fear shown by the freshman quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Dump ball's caught by the running back.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And there's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Completion makes it second down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Green Wave. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Handoff to the single back. Oh, what a cut, and still going. Tackle made after a big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Breaks loose at the 45. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, just a great throw here. Surgical and precise, and doing what they need to do to be able to pick up that first down and keep this Oklahoma offense on the move.
They're going to run it. Get some space around the 30. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score. Fielded
in the end zone. It's blue. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? They pressure it and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Bringing pressure. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right, and he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the catch is made. He'd have been better off dropping it. There's a loss on the play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Looking for a gap. It's Cross.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout, who makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting. The yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to that whistle.
Looking for a deep completion. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Finds an open target on the left side. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Here's the throw deep downfield. He grabs it inside the 20. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
The pocket breaking down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's escaping the pocket now. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Bringing it out. It's Robinson. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Picks up some blocks. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to boot the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quick throw over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. 2nd and goal for the offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Quick catch over the middle. He's swarmed by the defense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
You know, the quarterback looks like he makes the right read, but I got to tell you, I think we underestimated the speed of this defense and how quickly they were able to get to him to prevent him from picking up the 1st down.
Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's blue. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Tulane offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Offense operating from the pistol. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but not before a big gain. They'll spot it at the 24.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And then first down, right back to the running game. And the ball to the ground. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they bounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. Contact as he let the ball go. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And this pass is on target, caught. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. On first and 10, looking to throw. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Mistake by the defense makes it first down and 5. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Here we go on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create.
Man, that defense is attacking the offensive line in their pass protection. Blew them up, came down with a sack, almost got the safety.
And sack sets up second down. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. That's a design quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most...
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. Let's see how they play this one. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to throw it deep. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So incomplete pass on second down. Sets up a third and inches. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Scrambling. Now he'll make the throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Off the play fake on first down. Pressure is coming. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Play action fake. Looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Out past the 30. Ball carrier finally out of bounds, but a huge pickup on the offense to end this third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Tulane offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Let's fly to the wideout. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.